Now let us see what compromises a food web. Most animals are part of more than one food chain and eat more than one kind of food in order to meet their food and energy requirements. This creates an interconnection among different food chains. These interconnected food chains form a food web. Let us understand how the energy of the sun reaches each and every organism of the food web. Our body also needs fuel to provide energy to do work. From which fuel do we get this energy? The food we eat acts as a fuel to provide us energy to do work. The interactions among various components of the environment involve flow of energy from one component of the system to another. How does this flow of energy takes place? As we know that autotrophs capture the energy present in sunlight and convert it into chemical energy. This energy supports all the activities of the living world. From autotrophs, the energy goes to heterotrophs and decomposers. We also know that when one form of energy is changed to another, some energy is lost to the environment in forms which cannot be used again. The flow of energy between various components of the environment can be traced as the green plants in a terrestrial ecosystem capture about 1% of the energy of sunlight that falls on their leaves and convert it into food energy. The green plants are eaten by primary consumers. A great deal of energy is lost as heat to the environment in this process. Some amount goes into digestion and in doing work, and the rest goes towards growth and reproduction. An average of 10% of the food eaten by a consumer is made available for the next level of consumers. Therefore, 10% can be taken as the average value for the amount of organic matter that is present at each step and reaches the next level of consumers. Since so little energy is available for the next level of consumers, food chains generally consist of only 3 or 4 steps. The loss of energy at each step is so great that very little usable energy remains after 4 tropic levels. There are generally a greater number of individuals at the lower tropic levels of an ecosystem. There is the greatest number of the producers. Example, green plants. The length and complexity of food chains vary greatly. Each organism is generally eaten by 2 or more other kinds of organisms, which in turn are eaten by several other organisms. So, instead of a straight line food chain, the relationship can be shown as a series of branching lines called a food web. When we observe the energy flow diagram, we see that the flow of energy is unidirectional. The energy that is captured by the autotrophs does not revert back to the solar input, and the energy which passes to the herbivores does not come back to autotrophs. As the energy moves progressively through the various tropic levels, It is no longer available to the previous level.